Hey guys, Jen here with Chaos and Grace. Today I've got some homeschool planning that is long overdue because honestly I lost my planner for like a month and a half. So I have a million little notes, things that need to go into this sucker, and I thought I would bring you guys along because I haven't shown you my planner yet for this year. Okay, so this year I went with the Plum Paper. It was a little pricier, but I went with the Well Planned Day was the planner that I had. Yes, it was a Well Planned Day. Pop an iCard up there for you guys. Check it out. What I didn't like about that is it had a spiral binding here that was plastic, and I really like the steel one because I am so super hard on my planners, and this was a really nice option. And this is totally customizable, so I went with this one. I honestly don't remember the cost of it. It is a little bit of a pricier planner, but it's nothing crazy because crazy is not in my budget. So this is what I chose, the Palms. It has this clear plastic sheet. I've got a card over here because our last name is here. And then I customized this. I've got the school year up here, and then the name of our homeschool, and then a bit of scripture down here for me. That is a thick plastic, and then so is that front cover also. So on the inside, you've got your standard this planner belongs to and where the planner is from. You can start from whatever month you want because we started year-round homeschooling. I started in June this year. And you can also set up how your months look once you get into them. So it's just kind of got this herringbone look to it. And then I chose this setup. I always like to have room for notes, so I got the blank notes page before you get into the month. And then I've got the 3 goals, birthdays, events. I honestly don't use birthdays. Things to remember, extra spots for notes. Got the extra paper to write on here. And then we've got the month at a glance with the extra note section here. Any holidays are already marked in there. And then it's got the vertical planning section. Now you can totally change how you want this to be. I prefer my days up on the top. At the top this says Wyatt, Jackson, Caleb, and Evie, and they each have their spots across there for each day. And then any group work that we have, any field trips we go on, and I do not have set mom time unless I schedule in my set mom time. So in an attempt to be a little more proactive in my self-care, I went ahead and got that in there so that I schedule it. So when I'm getting ready to schedule things, I first look at my month. I will write my goals up here, and then any things I need to remember. And then any events. This month is pretty uneventful because January we don't really do much. Okay, so here are my goals for this month for our homeschool. And you may look at this and go, wait a minute, that's not homeschool. That's not all homeschooling, but it is for us because our homesteading lifestyle is super important to us, and we want to include that mindset of sustainability because there are so many homesteading skill sets that you learn and things that are super valuable that they will use throughout their entire life. So these are definitely important to our homeschool. Spring garden prep I turn also into our plant study, and we look at plant development and photosynthesis and all that fun stuff. In case anybody's wondering, these, I don't even know if you can see this off the pen, but it is a Pilot Friction erasable pen. They're gel pens. They're awesome. I love them. Usually what I do on this page is I do kind of a monthly bucket list, but our bucket list I'll probably just add on to throughout the month. And then we have our month at a glance, and any appointments or anything in here I will write in here so that I know what to plan around. So as of right now, that is the entire month of January's plans. I told you it's pretty uneventful. So now I'm gonna move on into the planning. that is pretty much how I do it. Now this year I have kind of playing around with another way to plan. I'm kind of planning in reverse. Because a couple of my kids have some special considerations I need to be mindful of, sometimes everything that I get planned does not happen, and forcing it does more harm than good. They don't learn anything, and if you've been following my channel for any length of time, you know that fostering a love of learning is the #1 mission in our homeschooling, and this is just planning and then not getting everything done and looking back at it and going, oh, look at everything I did not accomplish. It's very discouraging. It's very frustrating. So I've been this year most weeks, not every week. Sometimes I enjoy planning, so sometimes I just sit down and write everything down to do all the things, and most of the time it doesn't happen. And then I get discouraged. So I've been trying to, most weeks I will just, or most days, I'll make little Post-it notes per kid of everything that they accomplish, and then go in back and I'll write in everything that they accomplished on those days. Now for Wyatt, he's in 8th grade and he is visual, so he really does well with having his own planner. I just got a cheap Dollar Tree planner and just, you know, a little assignment notebook, and I write more detail into what he has to do. I am a happy planner lover. I use them. Here is my planner for this year. So I use these stickers in a lot of different things because they're fun and they're engaging and they keep me organized, and I am definitely the person that if I do not love it, if it's not colorful and fun, I won't be encouraged to be in it. So get yourself some happy planner stickers because they're fun. Mom time this week looks a whole lot like this. And that is good for me. I tried so hard, another side note here, another little rabbit trail. I tried so hard to be the mom that got up before the kids and was ready before the kids and to do all that, and it did help. But I also have autoimmune disease, and if I do not get the sleep my body is screaming at me to get, I will pay for it for days and days and weeks and one-time months. So it's not fun. And I value my sleep. So, sleep is important. And for real, yes. Sleep is important, and I'm going to take my sleep over getting up before the kids. So, especially since my daughter right now is getting up, about 5 a.m. fairly consistently for the last several weeks, no matter what time we put her to bed. My time with God is sprinkled throughout the day in little bits, and when I want to do a Bible study, a lot of the time this ends up happening at night. Alright, so I'm thinking that the first week back to school from a month-long break can be pretty summed up with, y'all, we need some miracles. So, we're just gonna put this down here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill these in, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so here is our finished week, and this is what most weeks will end up looking like, either pre-planned or going around and planning after we've already done everything. The one more thing I want to show you in this planner that I actually ordered it this way was, this is where if there's any supplies or anything that I need to buy, I'll write it in here. And then any prep work that needs to be done. So if we're doing, say, a lap book for a unit study or something, I'll just write in there that I need to print that out and put together the lap book, or at least the parts that I need to work on. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!